Hey, what's up, guys? So I have another video today, another one of those 1 million stories I've been saving, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. And I'm just going to jump right into it because it's just one of those videos where there's really no way to just get into this topic without just starting the story up. So this started at my friend's place. I went to his house. He had the home alone for the whole week. He literally was just him and his sister. So they had the whole house to themselves, and they were throwing a bunch of parties, doing a bunch of stuff there. And I got invited to come hang out one of the days, and it was like the one day he was taking to just basically clean up. Even though right after he cleaned up, he was throwing a whole other party that same night. I don't really know the purpose of that is. I would probably just leave it fucked up until like the day before and then clean it, but that's just me procrastinating and being lazy. I don't know, it's their thing. But anyway, his sister was there, and she had a friend over who like had been there the whole week, and her friend was a little bit, I don't want to say like stupid, because that's just a horrible word to use for someone, but at times she would just make a lot of impulse decisions, like, and I'm the same way, okay? I make decisions a lot without thinking a little bit. But she, like, straight up would just full-blown not think at all. And, like, would just do something for the laugh, no matter how fucked up it is. And that was just a little bit of the person she was. But she was a really nice girl. It's just sometimes when she'd, get in a party scene and, drink a little bit, she would, do some stupid stuff. But anyway, back on topic. We were hanging out. I was helping him clean the house, and we got done with cleaning, and we were just sitting in the living room watching a movie, and we were waiting for people to show up because he was hosting a party later that night. And at this point, I had no idea what my plan was. I guess I was just going to hang out there while the party went on, probably leave about halfway through the night, and then just go home, basically, because he didn't live too far from me. And we sit there, and people start showing up, right? There was, like, the first kid that came, pretty cool guy, said hi to him, and pretty quickly things started getting a little out of control. There was a bunch of groups showing up, and just a lot of people showed up really, really fast. And I'm just sitting there watching movies in the living room, and other people are, doing their thing, partying. And outside, I realized that there's a fire going on, and they have like a little fire pit, so it's normal to do that. It's not like a bad thing. Pretty sure there wasn't one time where I'm there where there's not a fire in that little pit, so I wasn't sitting there like, oh, there's a fucking fire, like house is about to burn down. But there were so many people outside, and like people were throwing shit around, and I was a little nervous because I thought, maybe someone might get a little too drunk and like throw stuff into the fire. That wouldn't be good. So I just warned my friend about it. I was like, yo, keep an eye on the fire pit. And I swear I'm a fucking psychic, dude, because I had a feeling, I had one of those weird, like eerie, just not a good feeling about the night. And 30 minutes later, sure enough, I hear screaming outside, right, from the living room, and they have like a little back door from the living room to the outside porch, and I heard the screaming, and I could see like the big thing of flames come up by the window, so it's like, oh my god, they're doing something with the fire. And I run outside, and everyone else follows me, as well as my friend who was like hosting the whole thing. Keep in mind, his parents aren't home, so this is just even worse. And we run outside, and we just see like a quarter of the porch, with like a nice little portion of it, with just, a nice flame sitting on it. And then the back part of my friend's house, a nice part of that was on fire too. So put together, it was, a pretty scary experience, right? So we're all freaking out, and I'm not going to sit here and say that like half of his house was on fire, because it wasn't. It was just a part of the porch and a part of his house, and it was manageable at the time. So if we didn't act as quick as we did, it could have gotten a lot worse. So I ran over to the hose, I unwind the hose, I start spraying it at the porch because, it's just like the one thing I could think of doing. I'm not going to run inside and get like a bucket because it just makes more sense to use this hose. And the hose was pretty shitty. It didn't spray that far, so I had to get really close to spray it. But I managed to get the porch fire out, and my friend grabbed the hose out of my hand for the second part of his house, and he basically got that out himself too. Turns out this whole time I had the mode on the wrong thing. Like the hose had a bunch of modes on it from the nozzle, I guess, and it had the wrong mode on. So I was running up close for no reason when I could have just turned it a couple times and been on the jet mode, and I'd be able to shoot it way farther. And it would have been a lot more convenient and a little less dangerous. But, I still helped, okay? I helped a little bit. Like, half of the fire was put out by me. I felt like a fucking hero, even though I really wasn't. My friend probably would have done it a lot nicer and safer. But I helped. And he put the hose on jet mode and got the whole, like, part of his house out. And we were pretty much good, okay? Like, we didn't have to call anyone. And it sucked because, there was black spots on his house. And there still are to this day. But it was fucking terrifying. But, when I saw everyone freaking out and yelling and I ran out there, the only thing I really focused on was the fire and turning my friend's water on for the hose to go and help him out. And I didn't notice, but this girl, the friend that was there before the party even started, this sister's friend, she did the whole thing. She thought the fire wasn't cool looking enough, so she threw gas on it while it was going, and the way she threw it is basically like threw a whole stream on it, and it missed. Some of it went in, some of it went on the porch, some of it hit the house. She basically threw it up, okay? So, like, this gas just ignited it and made the whole thing horrible and made it go up and terrified everyone. And I didn't notice it, but when I ran out to grab the hose and stuff and, like, help out, and my friend was helping out too, she was running at the back of the yard with this gasoline trying to put it back in the shed and basically look innocent, but someone ended up ratting her out. I think the sister even ratted her out too, so everyone knew it was her. And yeah, they're not allowed to hang out anymore. The parents actually found out because, you know, the fucking black spots on the house and stuff and all the talk. I think it was on Facebook and stuff, so that, you know, kind of gave it away too. So they knew about the party. They were proud at us stopping it, but not too proud at the fact that we threw a party at their house. And you know what? No, I'm not going to say that. I didn't fucking throw the party. I was just there to help clean, and they threw one while I was there, okay? I just happened to stick around for a little bit and visit, okay? And help put out a fire, so that's cool. But I can't say anything about this girl being stupid because if you don't know, one of the first videos I ever posted on this channel was a story about how I kind of did the same thing. There was a fire going. I put some gas on it. I fucking missed a little bit, and it kind of lit my grass on fire and a piece of my house, and it just wasn't fun. That video is still up, so if you guys want to go watch it, feel free. I was stupid back then. I still am pretty stupid, but not nearly as stupid as I was. But this video, I think it's a pretty good story, okay? Because, like, for once I was helping out, got to help my friend do something good, even though the whole situation could have been avoided, but whatever, it's good. Everyone's fine. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.